You know, when you're at the meeting and your phone is on silent because you don't want to disturb other people around you? Well, my phone is always on silent, and it's not about disturbing other people, it's about not disturbing myself. Beautiful day, unlimited sparkle. You're watching Live Unbound with Liv Kissper, a channel for those who are ready to stop pretending and hiding and want more connection in their daily interaction. So why is my phone on silent all the time? Well, in my recent video, I was talking about fragmented attention. Fragmented attention happens when you're distracted by too many things at the same time. And this exactly thing happens to us because we are so available to other people through our phones. I used to want my attention to be stolen because I didn't have anything important in my life. So I wanted to be distracted by someone because it gave me some sense of connection or importance that someone is actually interested in me. That's why it's so important to actually have some mission or some project, some purpose in your life. And if you have that, then you will put solid, clear boundaries around so people can respect your time and your space, which is just you. And for you, your space. When you give yourself this attention, then you won't seek it from the other people, and you can be really involved in whatever you're doing in that particular moment. Let's say you're around other people, you can be involved more in them. You have to come up with new ideas in conversations, or you can come up with new projects, new ways of doing things, and new ways of being with people. So give yourself a permission to say no to people. Actually, some of the most successful people in the world, they say no almost to everything because they have something really, really important in their lives. Some people get actually really upset when we don't answer their messages or their calls. That's because they are so addicted to receiving attention fast. And let me tell you a little story. I used to know someone who was a drug dealer. That was a long time ago. And he was in a circle of my friends. And this guy, I remember he would be on his phone all the time. He would be just answering every single call and every single message he had. Like immediately, like even in the middle of a sentence, a conversation, he just wouldn't wait. And so I've been thinking about this lately. And I'm like, wow, this is exactly what happens to us. We are so addicted to attention that we do the same thing. So unless you're a drug dealer, then just put your phone on silent and really make it more as an intention to call back when in your own time. And sometimes when you have nothing to do, you're expecting someone to call you and texting you, and it feels like such a rush, such a pleasure-seeking rush that you get. But yeah, this is addiction. And I know a lot of social media revolve around this, and they structure all the world to break your attention and to fragment your attention. So it's your call. And of course, there is exceptions. Sometimes we want to be accessible to people who are important and they're going through something important. But if that is the case, you can actually set up your phone to be accessible to some people and not to be accessible to all people. And unless you are a drug dealer, then put your phone on silent and be in charge of your own time. And get back to people when you want and let them know why you're doing it so they feel considered. So what do you think? Is this too much or is it actually a good idea? Let me know in the comments below and send this video to anyone who's on their phones all the time. And how far are you willing to go to connect deeper to other people and to yourself, creating that space for yourself?